Yeah, I'm the Government Chief Information Officer for the WA Government, and I work in the Department of the Premier and Cabinet. Focus is spread across some primary areas, so cybersecurity, protecting government systems, data analytics, data sharing, creating data assets, strategy and policy, so things like digital inclusion, and also digital transformation, so supporting the sector to transform and provide common digital platforms to help do that. And we also have an important role around assessing and recommending investments in digital and data assets, as well as providing project assurance for those projects that are in flight. So that's a quick summary. Look, I think we haven't been at the leading edge of jurisdictions, but we certainly are doing our best to catch up and benefit from seeing what comes before us. So we've been on that journey. I think there are examples of what we've done that are very strong examples of providing leadership, particularly around our cybersecurity model and our data linkage asset. I think is absolutely among the best in Australia. So we've had some successes, but we're also, I think, in some cases trying to move in unison with other jurisdictions as well. So we've seen examples where if you go too early or you get ahead of the curve, sometimes there are some disadvantages associated with that as well. So I would say we are a kind of in a middle jurisdiction, but we've certainly seen some acceleration in our capabilities. So the roadmap sits with the strategy, and as you say, strategy is coming to an end in 25, and we've been reporting on progress by making a roadmap of initiatives publicly available. So we go to an election in March, so it's pertinent and prudent to see the outcome of that election, but our planning is we'll be refreshing the strategy during 25 with coming out with a new strategy towards the end of the year. And we'll have to have a good conversation with our stakeholders around whether that is more of a continuous strategy in terms of largely what we've been doing, or whether we need to shift to a more different setting. And again, we'll take inspiration from what's going on around the country and the world. I think part of our strategy is going to be resilient under any circumstances, but I think there's been some changes, and I think you're going to hear it a lot in this conference, but we're going to have to, I think, talk more about artificial intelligence in the strategy and how that's progressing. I think we're also going to have to talk a bit more about whether or not we should have a strategy that has stronger targets and outcomes as well, and how government feels about committing to those things. I think we probably also have to have a strategy also that embraces more the work we've been doing around investment and assurance as part of it as well. So there's a combination of things going on, some things I think that will remain, some things that are new that we'll need to take into account. It's always been my favourite part of public service, actually, no matter what role I've been in, and that is just trying to solve things, make things better. What can we do to address the issues and concerns that we have in the community? And there's no shortage of those. It's not like government's easy. It's not like there's more than we need sitting around the place. We face large demands, and they're not just volume demands, they're complexity demands and all those things. So I love being part of that, and I think data and digital's got a big role to play. Look, coming to New South Wales is a buzz because it's big, and it's, to see such scale, the number of people involved is just fantastic. And it's good to get out of jurisdictions and spend some time talking to other people. What I really liked about today's session was I love the secretaries panel, because for someone like me, to see the leaders of agencies embracing that is incredibly important. And this is the thing about digital. We don't just need digital people talking about digital. We need the real leaders of our organisations to be talking about it as well.